soft lead in.
Yeah.
Welcome to
All
the
righty,
soft lead
here
in.
we go, Bo. We're online, but we're going to wait just for a second for a few people to get in here, hopefully.
Yeah.
Our videos are not connecting for some reason today. We've had that happen once before, and
we're
going to have to sit back and wait.
But just kind of wait and have the pleasantries of welcoming you to the show, to the Real Talk show.
All right. Want to say good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Real Talk here on Shelbyville Now. We've got some breaking news to come out, Bo. We're going to wait and let a few people get in here so they can hear the breaking news because this is hot off the press. Our number one reporter, Mr. Josh Blevins, has been following this story, and of course, he stays on top of it. And just a little while ago, we had some breaking news coming. I'm going to just read his report. It's posted on our Facebook page, which a lot of people are watching on Facebook. That's where most people do follow us.
Yes.
But if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see a post about 23 minutes ago or 25 minutes ago. And Josh kind of followed up on it. There have been 2 new filings this afternoon in the Farm Credit versus Uncle Nearest case. Judge actually issued an order at 3:58 Eastern Time ordering Farm Credit to reply to the Uncle Nearest motion for mediation. But that order was unnecessary because just like 4 minutes before that, they did respond, and they had filed their objection to the motion to compel mediation 4 minutes earlier, okay? And they had some objections to it that were raised in this objection, okay? Mm-hmm. And I'll read these. Josh did type those out. But the parties should be focused on the selection of a receiver as ordered by Judge Ashley last week. All right, that's number one. Number two, mediation is premature and unnecessary. Farm Credit states that they have been in negotiations with Uncle Nearest for the last year and a half without resolution. And number three, information regarding the investor group is unknown. Farm Credit states that Uncle Nearest does not have the financial wherewithal to fund any settlement, and the as of yet unidentified investor group's resources or willingness is uncertain. Mm-hmm. The mediation discussions will likely not be kept confidential. Okay. Farm Credit states that despite this court's order, Uncle Nearest, through its chief executive officer, continues to make comments about the litigation and the company's strategy and is encouraging others to do the same. In fact, Uncle Nearest CEO has publicly invited others to reach out to her privately so she can further discuss this litigation. They then include links to recent Instagram posts by Fawn Weaver. And then lastly, mediation is an unnecessary expense. The parties have had ample opportunity to explore a non-judicial resolution for repayment of the loans, and it has been unsuccessful. In the event Judge Atlee does not agree with Farm Credit's objections, they did go ahead and recommend 3 possible mediators to the court. But I'm at the point to where I feel like, Bo, that they're going to have a receiver, and all this mediation stuff, if they've been trying for a year and a half, I think this judge will probably act swiftly and say, let's get on with the receiver. I don't know.
And it seems as if the one party of this ownership group has a lot to say, but I guess what brings me to what question comes to my mind is, why don't they say that in the court? You know, they didn't show up there. They want to tell you something off the record. I mean, what's the problem with showing up to court if somebody's got a lawsuit against you, answering to the judge, and then, you know, in a lawful way, you know, working it out? It just seems like this is
my
strange.
Question is, there was a gag order put.
That's Farm
Credit has kept quiet about this.
That's what I thought.
But yet the Uncle Nearest side, the CEO, continues to get on Facebook and Instagram and probably TikTok and every other social media, this platform of promotion that she has, she's using now. And I'm just wondering if this violates the gag order.
It has to. I just don't see why you didn't come to court and say that. And that's where the answer comes. But she's
not appealing to the court. She's appealing to her public following.
I understand that. But yes, but you see what that's not going to work legally, does it? I mean, does that you show up? You've got to show up.
I think she's trying to find somebody that come in and write a check.
I think that's probably the truth. But just in my opinion, it's not looking good. I mean, it just seems that just one thing after another. I mean, if you don't know who the investors are, you don't know this or that. I mean, and it also seems that Farm Credit has exhausted and has tried and used exhaustive resources to try to come to terms with this matter privately before it got this far.
I just feel like, Bo, that at this point in the scenario, if there was a group of investors, they would have already come up and done this.
Yeah.
Okay. And there could very well be a group.
There may.
But I think that the ploy is, let's drag this out as long as we can.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be, I would venture to say this won't be the last breaking news we'll hear. There'll be
we'll have another tomorrow.
And there'll be several creative type ways to, just interject legally, maybe something that has no bearing.
I'm waiting to see what this judge thinks about the situation with the gag order. Has she actually violated? If so, that would be contempt of court.
It would be. And I don't know the conditions of the gag order. I know that they're specific. But I do hear that she has been on different media outlets speaking.
The gag order basically said, "Shut up."
Well, that's what I thought a gag order was. It's kind of like, I think of a gag order.
It ain't work.
No, it hasn't.
All right, so Elvis dropped his flag.
Elvis, come on now.
All right, so we want to move on from that. We've been talking it to death, but just when something comes out, we want to keep everybody informed because it does affect Bedford County.
It does.
All right. Bo, horse show starts. We know that.
Yep.
Traffic's getting worse.
Let them walk on.
Of course. Well, I don't know about that, but anyway, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
You brought up something that we probably need to mention, and that's just courtesy, especially in vehicles, driving around.
Yes, driving around, common courtesy of just driving a vehicle, of maybe if you happen to be driving to a school or to any type of event where there's a lot of traffic. Maybe you're in a line and you might need to let someone in, and then you go, and then it's the back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
It's every man for himself.
It is,
right now.
and I would like to challenge everybody to be more aware of their neighbor that's around them, and being more aware of their safety. Also, one other thing, and I know that we're good about this here in Bedford County and Shelbyville.
Are we?
Funerals.
Funerals.
I've seen a few, people going. I guess they're in too big of a hurry not to just. I mean, no matter who it is, to show the common courtesy of respect, to slow down, to stop your vehicle, pull over to the right, and let the funeral go.
Let me throw a hint. If you see a police car with their lights flashing, driving slow, and there's a hearse behind it, that would be called a funeral.
That's
okay. All right. So for people that are new here, that maybe they came from a place where that respect was not shown. Maybe it was a big city where you couldn't hardly do that. Well, around here, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
We honor the family.
Yes.
And show respect by pulling over to the side and stopping until the procession gets by.
Yes, we do. And
they have their lights on, by the way.
And they do. They have their lights on, usually people or those participating in the funeral. But I've been a part, and I know you have too, of funerals that are traveling with our loved ones to a graveyard. And when you see the respect shown on the road like that, it's something. It kind of it's
like it's a mutual thing.
It's a mutual thing.
You do it for other people, and they do it for you. Yeah. It's like, thank you.
Yes, it is.
It's really pretty neat to see.
It really is. And with traffic also would be school buses. Y'all pay attention to the big yellow bus.
The big yellow bus is carrying children.
And there's a stop sign come out. Even if it's a 4-lane, just stop. Don't.
If you're going the opposite direction, you meet this thing, and that sign stops out, you better stop.
Yeah. There'll be all kinds of lights blinking.
And there's
everything.
A reason for that.
Yes.
Because kids come out and walk in front of that bus sometimes and walk right into your path.
Yes, that's exactly
There's a reason we stop there.
That's right.
But I have also, Bo, I want to bring this up, and it's been mentioned on social media, specifically Facebook. People talking about North Main Street needs to be raised to 45 miles an hour. Well, first of all, it doesn't, because we don't have really a good traffic flow there right now. It needs to slow down because you got people pulling out and pulling into businesses, trying to cross traffic. You ever tried to cross North Main Street?
Yes,
when it's at 30, it's tough then.
It's tough to get into the turning lane too, because there's several businesses within the same turning lane. You have to kind of pick and choose when you're going to get in there. There is a lot of little things like that going on North Main that would not constitute a speed limit increase. I don't.
No. Well, here's another thing too. if you are driving the speed limit, what is the speed limit? The speed limit's 30, but
30.
everybody says, well, I go 35.
Yeah.
Okay. That's because the police will give you a little cushion in most cases. That's the reason people, they never drive 25.
No,
they never cushion down. They cushion up. All right.
No.
All right. So I'm guilty.
No.
All right. Let's say I'm driving 35 and I got a guy on my bumper that's blowing his horn and I'm running 35 and a 30. And then he holds his middle finger up at me.
Oh boy, another.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then he goes blind by me in his 4-wheel drive pickup truck.
Well,
sticking his middle finger out at me all the way.
Well,
I mean, it's hard to like sit there and take that, and you say, "What is wrong with people?"
God bless him, and let me tell you, don't do that in Nashville because they are shooting people there, and
they're shooting more than birds up there.
Yeah, they are. So I mean, if I was you, just let it go. In a traffic situation, there's one thing I've learned that yes, I've been mad in traffic situations. I'm not saying I hadn't, but you can get stupid mad in a stupid situation, and you don't know who's on the other side of that. Just let it go. You just pulled out in front of somebody. Just let it go.
But here's the thing. I'm just saying, you're driving 35.
Yeah.
And somebody runs up on you going faster. That person that's running up got to understand that they're trying to do what the law says.
That's exactly right.
All right, Greg Davenport just coming here and want to know what he missed. Greg, go to our Facebook page. Josh just posted an update on the Uncle Nearest fiasco. 2 orders came out. You might want to get caught up on that. Nothing huge, but it tells a lot about the situation. All right, back to this story though. Here, Bo.
Okay,
we've got people coming to town pulling horse trailers.
Oh yeah,
driving big motorhomes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's stay out of the way and let them move through traffic.
Yeah, they're going to move a little slower. So just kind of if you got to ride behind them, man, that's okay. You'll get your time to pass. But here's another thing that I don't know many people understand around here, especially traveling on highways. The right lane, if you got that's the slower lane. That's for more of slower. Then there's another lane to pass. That's just the passing lane. You're actually not supposed to ride in that left lane. It's supposed to be for passing. But more people, they don't use it right.
I know.
That's just a pet peeve.
All right, we've got Lisa Hillis. That doesn't happen on South Cannon Boulevard. Cars don't stop for school buses. That's the truth. That's
a dangerous area
dangerous. There. All right, okay. So that doesn't happen on South Cannon Boulevard. I'm thinking she's talking about people pulling out but there are businesses out there. The difference between South Cannon Boulevard and North Main Street is that traffic out there. You might have between the bridge and the market down there, was it Circle K or whatever it is?
Yeah.
That patch of traffic, you might have 30 cars.
Yeah.
Up here on North Main Street, from Kentucky Fried Chicken to Colorado Boulevard, you might have 200 cars rammed in there. Okay.
That's right.
There's a big difference.
There's a big difference. But I do understand what she's saying because South Cannon Boulevard is much more densely populated and there's much more school traffic there. And people tend to want to go fast, especially coming from the Armory, coming on down.
Yeah, and you got a school,
and you've got a school there. So and there's nothing but residential around in that area. So there is quite a significant amount of school bus traffic in that area, right, and they have to cross 4 lanes. So
here's my question: is there a guard out there now, a traffic?
There's a police there. Yeah. I don't know about this year. Last year they had a police officer.
I've heard there's not many around anymore because it's all like you pull in the parking lot, you just get off the road. There's no crosswalks anymore.
There's not many kids walking to school, and if they are, sometimes, especially in elementary, they're coming with parents. There's usually a police officer standing by just for visual, just to be, there's the police, slow down, and they'll get you. Yeah, for the presence. And but we do. Crossing guards were a thing, and are those one of the things that people are going to forget about, like the telephone booth or the pay phone?
They're gone.
They're gone. I mean,
and another thing's gone too.
What's that?
VFW over at the Celebration Grounds is gone.
Yeah, I know it. The VFW is gone.
We've got Grindstone Cowboy. I saw their menu today. They have country ham sandwiches. And I was worried. I was worried about the country ham sandwiches. We jumped off traffic, but I just got to thinking about this.
You're hungry.
About what was gone. You know? Yeah. All right, and there's a lot of things that's gone, Bo.
Oh, that's how this show rolls. This is real talk. We go. And you're right. Things are gone, and there's a lot of things. But look, the Grindstone Cowboys want to fill that lonesome corner there that's very that these people love around here. So I would say that they're going to have a little bit of what the VFW had. I mean, they're going to go with a little bit, but they're going to have their own twist to it.
Man, sure. I meant to check before I got on here to see when they're going to open the donut booths up. I'm going to thinking it's Wednesday morning.
Well, I just
What's the word?
I don't know. We've got to hear.
Does anybody know when the
we
donuts
need to know.
are
We
be
need a reporter in there. I don't know. Blevins is pretty busy. I don't know if we need to put him on the donut story too. I mean, that's too much.
Donuts and Uncle Nearest, that don't be a blend. I don't think so.
We definitely will keep that updated. I know there's a lot of buzzing. There's a lot of movement.
Man, I want a donut right now.
I do.
Can I get one?
You can. I don't know. Let's go ask.
If y'all happen to see us online in the next day or two, there could be a box of donuts sitting up there.
There might be. Somebody might know somebody. But don't they need to test them like the first few batches?
Absolutely. I volunteer.
The first few batches, I mean, they could be so dangerous.
Let me ask y'all, who wants to volunteer to taste the donuts? I don't know if we can get this pulled off, but I'll call Brent Pewitt and see if he'll let us test these things.
I would think
they need tested.
Yeah, no, I mean, before, especially, I mean, you got to
let me tell you about the first 3 days. Let me tell you about it. I'm one of these guys that watch this stuff.
Okay.
If you'll notice, those donuts, the first 2 days are a lighter color than they are the latter part, because that's fresh grease right there, buddy.
That's the fresh stuff.
That's fresh grease.
Is the fresh grease better, or is it better to be more,
I don't know. 2 different deals.
Seasoned.
I mean, it's good both ways.
I like a good seasoned donut. I like my grease pretty seasoned, but I do like new grease too. I don't know. I think they need testers.
I mean, and honestly, they put a little more glaze on them to start with. Then they're getting tired, and these first 2 or 3 days, it's like
is a good thing.
All right, so we got donuts taken care of.
Yes.
The flies were released back on the weekend, on Friday, I think. They had the ribbon cutting to let the flies out.
That's when they let those out. See, people don't know that. They do have a ribbon cutting. There's a fly.
I meant to cover that, but I didn't. But anyway, Horse Show Wide Open, I put a post up, and it's a poll to find out how many people are going to go at least one night. And not many people have seen that yet, so y'all vote. Are y'all going to go to at least one night of the celebration this year?
Yes. I mean, if nothing else, you can go around and walk. You don't have to. You can watch the horse show. People love to watch. I like to whittle.
Gosh, man, I didn't want to hear that. Donuts Thursday, August 21st. That's too late.
Oh, we need Wednesday donuts.
I need donuts Wednesday. The horse show starts Wednesday morning.
Who's testing these donuts? I'm not sure if I'd trust the Thursday
I'm going to go over there this afternoon. So we can't.
Yeah, we need to get some more info on the donuts. I mean, this stuff's important.
Josh, you're a world of information, and you can find stuff nobody else can.
He's already
find out if there's taste testing allowed the first day, because they need help on that.
He's already on the donut story, so it didn't take long.
All right, so we got the donuts, got the horses, we got the flies.
Yeah.
Football, buddy.
We got football.
Starting. We've got high school football starting for all Bedford County schools this weekend. We've got Shelbyville Central plays on Saturday night, which will be on My TV 30. You can watch the game on TV 30. They play Tullahoma at Tullahoma.
Oh, big rival. That's
rival. And we've got Community at home and Cascade at home. We have Cascade playing Cheatham County, and we have Community playing Moore County. So those are 2 home games, and I think it would be awesome if we could get out and support our high school teams right out of the gate.
I think that'd be great.
All 3 teams this year, they're kind of – there's new things happening for both of them. New coach at Community. We've got Coach Karkoff, which is his second year. We've got some new players on Cascade, and they're rebuilding. Shelbyville's moved up to 6A.
Yes.
So a lot of different things happening.
Got new turf coming on the field.
Yeah, new turf coming up. It'll be hopefully ready by the 3rd game when we play at our first home game.
Yes.
High school football.
I'm excited.
Just for their donuts, you're going on one night. Okay.
That's a good enough excuse.
But you don't have to even go to the horse show. You can, they'll let you in that gate.
Yeah.
In the morning to go pick up your donuts. Yeah. I hope they do. They did last year.
They do.
What's that routine, Bo? You don't have to have a pass.
No, you don't. You can go in and say, I'm going to get donuts. It's kind of a trust system. You're going on,
but what else is there to do in there at like 8 o'clock?
I don't know, but they sell tags for it. So, you got to have that tag going around. Yeah. But maybe it's a security issue. I don't know. But hey, there's a lot of traffic there in the mornings, and people are excited about these.
All right,
donuts.
So I hadn't heard what other concessions are in there. I know they were looking for somebody to go in that. I guess it's the old Rotary Club booth.
Yeah,
I don't know if they found anybody. There was a restaurant set up. It was was it Raphael? No, not Raphael's, but Alfonso.
The last several years, he's set up to where the old American Legion booth was.
Over back there
behind I think that'd be the
southeast.
Yeah, grandstand, and it's Alfonso hooks it up.
Yeah,
he don't play around. Alfonso. I think a lot of y'all know Alfonso. He don't mess around. He works hard. He's there. He's here, there, everywhere. And then also they have the band boosters, and people need to go out and support the band boosters. That they have hot dogs, they have the funnel cakes. I think they have a lot of like.
Do they have the
specialty
blooming
things.
onion still?
I think the blooming onion. I don't know. I know that was a big thing.
I know people used to complain about it smelling bad.
Yeah, but it's a blooming onion. They taste great.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them. And then I know that they have several. They had a couple new ones last year. I don't know if they'll be back or not. There's always a good ice cream or shaved ice. And then there's where used to be the Kiwanis Club. That's usually where there's a lot of young high school. Usually see workers there. I think they support a lot of the school.
Well, it's about ready to start, Bo.
Yeah,
it
is. Yes, it is here.
We've covered a lot of ground today. We've gone from Uncle Nearest to donuts to traffic.
We have. So, hey, what's I mean, that's life right there.
That's everything that's going on today. Yes. And we'll be back again Thursday or sooner. Yes. I mean, who knows?
Who knows? If there's breaking news that's worthy of coming live, we'll be here.
Yeah, and Thursday we'll have a report on how the donuts work.
Yes, we will.
Y'all, thanks for watching, and get out and support your local high school football teams. Go support the celebration. And when you see a police car with their lights on and there's a hearse behind it, pull over. And if somebody's in front of you driving the speed limit and you get mad,